Anyhow, um,
So many drugs. I mean, their pupils are just pinned right now.
very, very. They're just,
So,
but have you not noticed the real problem with this? They're on so high, they're trying to drink the motherfucking
yeah,
popcorn.
I was just going to mention that. I was like, so is the soda underneath the popcorn? Is it a secret chamber, like
I,
a two-in-one combo, where it's
I
like the
don't know.
popcorn's at the top, but then that's a weird concept. It's a weird concept. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I love it. It does well because it
Maybe,
helps with
maybe
some
the
logos.
drinking the butter.
Oh, that's so fucking gross.
Yeah, so basically
Uh,
what you do is you drink the butter and then or you suck the butter up through a straw, then you kind of spit it out, regurgitate it back onto your popcorn.
oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, I haven't had movie theater popcorn so long. There is a
Oh my
popcorn I tend
God.
to buy because it's like low
No.
salt, no, nothing added, blah 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 at home. Sometimes it's a snack, it's an easy snack mode and it's cheap, but I'm just like, oh my god, I haven't been to a movie in theater in so long. But
I like the smell of popcorn a lot more than the actual taste of popcorn, and the experience of it. And also the smell of popcorn makes you feel like I'm at work. Because we used to fucking, you know, cook bags of popcorn at Blockbuster and like walk around with them like on Friday night so that people could be
just
like,
eat it in front of customers, like,
"Oh,
oh, you
I
looking for
want
this
one of
movie? Yeah.
those."
Oh yeah, you can just buy
Yeah.
this here. Get two for $2. Blah blah blah.
Oh my God.
Get
Well,
the
you're getting
tubs two
us.
for four.
Yeah, you're getting a box of chocolate candy. Like, just for $1 more, you can get a soda and you can get a popcorn. And they're like,
$3 altogether.
oh,
Is it sad that we still know
uh,
this? Is it sad that we know the prices to these combos?
oh, dude, it was like what? It was like what, $2 or $3? Not
All
bad
right.
actually by today's standards.
So the popcorn deal was two single bags of popcorn, two for two. The $3 deal, yes, as you just said, was the popcorn, a box of candy, and a 20-ounce drink. I think was $3. And I
Yeah,
think they had
make
the
it a
tub of
blockbuster night.
popcorns was yeah, that was the big one, two for four. And eventually they tried like a two drink into I don't know, but yeah, I mean now I'm thinking like a drink, a candy, and a popcorn for $3. I'm like, damn, like sodas on their own, if you look at some of that, even if it's just water, it's like $3. But that
You go
tells
to
you
a
how
movie
long it's
theater
been.
and you buy that stuff, you're gonna spend at least $30.
Yes, yes.
Which is why I sneak in all the snacks in the movie theaters that I possibly can. I don't remember the last time I actually, if I buy candy or popcorn at a movie theater, it's like because I haven't prepared correctly, or I've been surprised by having to go to the movie theater like all of a sudden, which never happens. Um, I think now they're doing like these collectible, kind of like fleshlight fucking popcorn things now. Like there was that Dune popcorn bucket
Oh
that looked like you could
yeah.
fuck it, the fuck it bucket.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think they have one for Deadpool, Wolverine. That's where I
they
even
do,
seen. Yeah,
which
they
I
must. They
can't wait
have
to
to.
see
They
that.
especially the bucket buckets. That works perfectly for a Deadpool movie. Oh my
uh,
god.
I think there was one. My mother-in-law actually got one for like, what's the main bad guy? I saw Jigsaw or something.
Oh, the Saw movies. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Jigsaw.
yeah, there was like a specialized popcorn bucket for that, but that's all that the movie theater really has is like novelty buckets. But then it's like these things just collect in your house, and it's just why? Like, there's no reason. It's just no fucking reason. Like, I get it. The movie theater, like, once you're in there, they know that you have no choice but to buy their stuff. But they also, like, have never checked anybody's bag. Like, I don't know
No,
why people
they don't
even
really give
waste
a
their
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
money. No, like, the guy at the counter, like, or when you take your ticket, they're just like some 18, 20-year-old person that just does not want to be there. And, like, they barely even look at your ticket and tell you where to go and stuff. So, like, we just, Sarah has Coach bags, and yeah, we just sneak it in. My mom, I've said this before, she used to fucking like just make lunches for us and take us to the goddamn movie theater. She'd like put lunches in our bags. Like I remember like a movie would start, we're watching Lawnmower Man, which we never should have watched at that age, and like all of a sudden in the opening credits, my mom's like unwrapping a bagel sandwich that she made at home, like from aluminum foil and shit like that. And we're like so happy to be there. But yeah, I've mentioned before too. It's like we used to get hot dogs and shit like that, and nachos, because like out in California in the early '90s, that was kind of a novelty. Like that wasn't really. Now it's like you have Chunkies and pretty much
Yeah.
can have waiters come to your fucking, which I find so ridiculous. Like I don't want anybody coming over. Like once a movie starts for me, in the movie theater, it's like, okay, I've got my stuff and I'm not leaving. I know people need to go to the restroom. I'm not judging you. But for me personally, a movie starts, I sit there, I'm there for the whole 2 hours.
Duration. Yep.
That's why I don't go to movies now, because I'm like, 3.5 hours for Dune? No, I'd rather do that in my house because my bathroom's right there, my fridge is right there. I can
And you
pause
pause.
Dune,
Yep.
or I can be like, you know what? I'm going to watch the first episode of Dune, which is going to be the first hour, and then I'm going to stop watching it. And then the next night,
I'll
I'm
watch
going to watch
episode 2.
another hour. Yeah, I'll just break it up in episodes because that's what the pandemic and everything. It's funny because it feels like it still was like only like maybe a year or two ago, at least for me. It's 4 years ago,
Yep.
but it showed that people really don't want to leave their house anymore. Like I know that people are still going to the movie theaters and stuff, but if it's convenient, it's people are all about it. Like streaming is just convenient. I know we could talk shit about how it's basically cable now. You're basically like because like they're all like merging and shit, but it's really like carte blanche. You can pick whatever you want to watch. You can watch it whenever you want to watch. You don't have to be set to a time that it's going to premiere like at night. So you can really kind of build your life around it. It's like this modern kind of world that we're living in. It's like having to do things that are scheduled is kind of like it's not very convenient. You know what I mean? So I think sports is probably the only thing that's still kind of like that. But now you can see sports pretty much wherever you go. I think even the NFL app, you can just watch any NFL game if I'm not mistaken on your cell
No,
phone, right?
you can't.
Oh, you
I did
can.
have I had the NFL app, and because you can't watch. You can watch any game that is on TV in your local game. You can listen to every game, but on the actual just the NFL one, I think you need like the red zone or some shit like that. But if you just have
Oh,
the basic NFL app, you can watch whatever games are on TV, and that sometimes I did that because if Jill
so
was
you can watch
on
local games,
I could watch or whatever was on TV. So like if the
but not the
Bears happen to be
Bears.
the prime
Yeah.
time stuff like that or whatever game, but you can also listen to any game like the radio version or basically the broadcast.
Which
So
I'm
you can
fine
put it
with.
on, listen, and I've done that too. I would put it on or listen to the Bears, and I think I was doing like a little puzzle or something like that in the other room, and I just as I'm listening to that, and if I got excited, I just put my hands back like yes or no, you know how it goes, but.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you have the actual NFL app, it's basically the basics. It's just a different way that you can watch it without cable, but it's not every game. But I think if you get like that red zone stupid package, which is so friggin' expensive, like I just need a game. But then again, like yeah, I can just listen to it and I'm fine. I'm doing other
Oh,
stuff.
I'm fine. I
Yeah,
don't need to
so
like basketball, baseball, football. Like, if the only option I have is to listen to it, that's good enough for me. Like, because then they do it well enough where it's like I can imagine like everything that's going on. It's like if you know the sport, it's really easy. Because people used to be, I would hang around like other people and be listening to the game, and I'd be like, oh, they'd be like, oh, they threw a flag, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that must be like offensive holding and stuff. And they're like, how do you know that? You can't even see the game. I'm like, do you know how many football games I've watched in my life? Like, if I hear somebody say that there's a fucking yellow flag on a run, like in the backfield, I know that 9 times out of 10 that's fucking
that's
holding.
holding. Mhm.
Do you
If it's
know
on the
what
other
I mean?
side, it's on all sides. It depends where it comes from, which ref. So yeah, you can usually tell
Right.
pretty
Or a
much
flag in
right away.
defensive backfield. You're like, like if someone's like, oh, flag in the backfield, like, on a pass, then I'm like, oh shit,
Well,
that's either
someone interfered
defensive
and it's
holding or it's pass interference.
yeah.
Because this shit happens all the time. So, I mean, to me, yeah, sports is the only one where it's like, okay, yep, this is the time that sports are on. Like, for example, tonight the Celtics are going to be on at 8:30. I'm going to be there. I'm going to watch it on cable, and I'm going to make time for it. But the reason I started gravitating towards basketball in the first place is because it doesn't ask me too much of my time. Like, basketball games are like maybe 2.5 hours. Like, I'm okay with 2.5 hours for a sporting event. Like, football being 3 hours, I'm fine with because it's on a Sunday. Um, so I can live with that. But baseball, although it's gotten way better this year,
Yeah, some of the improvements,
um, way
even
better
last year, I
this year.
think.
But
Yeah.
baseball, like, would be like, oh, I'm gonna watch a Yankees game and it's gonna be 4 to 5 hours. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to live life. Like, I'll just catch up on it. Like, Yeah, I saw the Red Sox win a World Series. I've seen them win three now in my lifetime. I'm not saying that I'm not a Red Sox fan. Obviously we're going through a kind of rebuilding period, but as I get older, I don't really have that kind of drive to be like, I have to watch every moment of every sports game. Um, and same thing with movies. It's like I don't feel like I have to rush to the movie theater to watch something that just came out like I did when I was younger. I never, like, if there was something that was awesome, yeah, I was there.
Hmm.
Maybe I was there opening weekend, maybe I was there because it's like, you don't want to be, it's like the fear of missing out thing. You don't, the FOMO thing. You don't want to, like, be the person who hasn't seen it. So you want to
Yeah.
be able to be like you were there for it. But now it's like shit comes out early and you get to it when you get to it. Or it's like a movie like Dune Part 2, I've heard is good. The first one was pretty boring to me, quite honestly. But I am interested in seeing the second part because, I do like when stories end, which, the first movie didn't really end to me. Like, I am a traditionalist when it comes to cinema, where I'm like, you have 2 hours to tell a story. Please have it end in that 2 hours. So, but everyone was talking about Dune. Everyone was crazy. I didn't have the FOMO. I was like, this is going to come out in like a couple of weeks and be streaming. It's on HBO Max right now.